Indeed, Leanne, and of course, not for the first time. We are back in Emfuleni because there have been so many problems besetting this particular municipality. And, just to give context to it, the reason why we are here in the main is because residents have been up in arms of late because they have received or seen a notice that's been doing the rounds about the municipality saying that residents should actually collect and dump their own refuse. Now, you can see the refuse pile behind me. We are right outside the council buildings, and this is what it looks like. We spoke to the council, and they, of course, have refuted this, saying that there was no permission to send out the send circular. But of course, we asked the question, so is this a question of the facts in that circular being incorrect, or is it about someone not having had permission to send it out, which we will get clarity later on from the mayor of. But behind me you can also see some SAMWU members, and they of course have been disgruntled because they haven't been getting paid on time. So they themselves have a number of reasons to be unhappy with the municipality about. So we'll get into all of those issues, but perhaps just once again to give context of where we are as the heavens open over me here. This is of course the home and the home of a place that lends its name to one of the greatest industrialists that South Africa has ever produced, in Hendrik Vanderbijlpark. He was of course responsible for the establishment not only of Eskom but also of steel plant Iscor, not too far from where we are here at the moment. It is of course now ArcelorMittal, and so much has changed over the years. This municipality, home of course also to the signing of the Anglo-Boer War debates and treaty that gave rise to the end of that war ultimately. It is the home of Boipatong, the massacre that almost led to the derailment of that transition to democracy in South Africa. This is of course also the municipality that houses Sharpeville, where the Constitution of South Africa was ultimately signed. But if you ask residents, they are not too happy, and they are not too sure about the provisions contained in that constitution that would give services and some inalienable rights to South Africans. So this is where we're going to be this morning. We'll be speaking to some of the officers here, the mayor, the MMC responsible for refuse removal in this municipality. We'll also be speaking to SAMWU and of course some of the residents who are already coming up and wanting to tell us their story here. So Leanne, for now, it's back to studio, but we'll be bringing you more here from Emfuleni.